So I'm out here with Riley right now. It's me and her. We're gonna do a quick little session here. She's out here in the little elements here. There's nothing really going on, but it's outside. This makes training just a touch more difficult than training her inside. Upon further observation, she's been here not even about 48 hours now. I come to the realization maybe she doesn't have a lot of rules. There's not a lot of rules and structure in her life. I mean, just think about going down the road. There's no street signs, there's no stop signs, there's no lights, there's no lines in the road, there's no speed limits. And what do you have with no rules, no structure? You have chaos. But yet we want our people to follow the rules, but there aren't any rules. There aren't any structure, but we want them to listen to us. But it all starts with obedience. We teach and train a dog basic obedience from the very beginning stages. Then all the other stuff kind of falls into place, or is that much easier to learn. When I'm talking about, for one, her jumping. She jumps for greeting because in my mind, I'm not quite sure, please tell me, she's been rewarded for this for probably a long time. And somewhere down the line, it could be not every time, but every now and then, we still pet her while she's jumping on us. So that's why she keeps continuing to do it, because she's being rewarded. Not maybe once or twice in a row, but once every 5 or 6 times, we're petting her. We're giving her what she wants. She's jumping, we're giving her what she wants when she's doing that. So, and I know you tried several different things and it doesn't work, but what are you trying now? What are we doing now to nip it in the bud? Are we still continually trying this? Or are we kind of reverting back to maybe an old way? Excuse me. Maybe an old way. You don't really know if it's working unless you work it for about 2 weeks. You do it for 2 weeks, a week, 2 weeks in a row, straight every day. Then you kind of say, okay, it's not working. But you can't do it once, twice, and like 2 months or 2 weeks go by and it just doesn't work. You gotta consistently, persistently do it. No lackadaisical, there's no relenting, just relentless consistency when it comes to training, period. You want your dog to listen and be quote-unquote obedient. Then it's got to be a consistency to it, regardless of what TV show is on, checking your emails. You know, life happens, I know, but the dog's jumping at, you know, the pizza guy coming to, you know, the door, but yet your TV show is on and you don't feel like doing it. That's where the inconsistency comes into play. The more we do it in the very beginning stages and be consistent about it, the less we have to do it later. It becomes more of a routine, more a part of the dog's life. The inconsistencies and the holes in training is where we are today. And we're dealing with a dog that doesn't have a lot of rules. She can come and go as she please. She can jump on and off the couches, the beds, and that's your choice. That's on you. But at the same time, she's allowed to jump on you guys. She's allowed to kind of lay on you and be all over you. And what's the difference between that and jumping on somebody's coming through the door? There's not much difference to that, you know. So if we can do it and have some kind of structure behind it, get some kind of obedience, maybe a sit before petting, sit before going out the door, and these are basic stuff. This is basic stuff here. But you add that into your daily routine, the dog is going to get it that much more better. By being consistent about it and not relenting, not letting her kind of get her way just because you don't feel like it or something's going on, you just don't want to do it, then you might as well not do it at all. So here we go. Right now I'm doing basic eye contact, name recognition. I'm also going to do some sits here and there. I do have a bait bag on, but you'll see at the end I'm going to throw the bait bag and I'm going to still get the same results without any treats or anything. Her thinking I have treats or her doing it because treats are coming is exactly what I want her mind to think. I'm reprogramming Riley right now. Come on in, baby. Come on in, girl. Sit. Sit. Good. All right, girl. Good. Get it out, girl. Riley. Riley. And right now, I want just eye contact. I call her name, she sits, it's not what I want. I want her to look at me. Calling her name and a sit are two different things. When I say SIT, then I want her to sit. When I call her name, I just want her to simply look at me. If I reward her sitting while I call her name, then she's not getting exactly what I want her to do. When I say Riley, I want that eye contact. When I say Riley, she don't have to sit. She just has to look at me. But I'm not going to reward her for sitting while calling her name because I don't want her to sit. I just want her to look at me. Riley. Good. Yeah. Good job. Riley. Good girl. So I give it like a 10-second deal. I'm not continually calling her name. Riley, 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 and she's not looking. I'm going to say it once, I give her about 8 seconds, and then I'll try it again. Riley, good. I want to reward that. I have a clicker, I'll mark it. As soon as she turns her head, I'll mark it with the click, give her a treat. This is reprogramming your dog and strengthening these cues. This is basic obedience training right here, 101, foundation, eye contact, name recognition, right here. Riley. Riley. Good. Good. Good job. Riley. Anytime she looks up at me, I click. Anytime she looks up at me, I click and treat her. I want her to continue that. Now you were telling me that she had great eye contact. That's good. In certain contexts, she's in the house. Yeah, she do it all day long. When she's running the fence, you don't get any eye contact. We haven't trained her that far. When she's running the fence, she can't hear you. We can get past that. Simply starting right here, kind of starting back over. I asked her to sit 3 separate times. She gave it to me on the third. I did did not stop. I didn't quit. I didn't say, got frustrated. I didn't get mad. Patience. This is a training session. This helps build, it's the building blocks of any obedience training from here on out. You know, we can't, she's staring at the dog right now. The dog's on the other side of the fence. I'm going to try to call her name right here. Riley. Good girl. All right, good girl. Sit. Sit. Riley. Sit. Sit. Good. Okay. Riley. Good. All right. All right, last SIT right here, and that'll be it. Riley. Riley, sit. Sit. Good girl. Okay, good. Good girl.